Chapter 248 Trapped in an Illusion. Xue Fanxin was not attracted by the countless treasures in front of her. Despite the temptation, she could still maintain her rationality. She knew very well that although treasures were important, her life was even more so. She had a strong feeling that these treasures might very well take their lives. Little Lei, there's no free lunch in the world. There must be something wrong with these treasures. Don't be too happy yet. The things are already in my hands, so what's the problem? Girl, you're usually very excited to see gold and silver. Why aren't you reacting at all today? Could it be that you don't like these treasures? What an idiot, you don't know anything at all. These treasures are much more valuable than the trash you picked up. They can be exchanged for all your belongings easily. Little Lei kept picking up the crystals. After he picked up one, he would spot an even better one. He would then throw the one in his hand down to pick up the other. He repeated it again and again, throwing sesame seeds and picking up watermelons. Even if he couldn't take much, he was still looking through the treasures happily. Shuri and Fuyun were not as exaggerated as Little Lei. Nonetheless, they picked up quite a few treasures from the pit. Even if they did not put it into their pockets, their faces were filled with desire. They really wanted these treasures. Xue Fanxin felt that it was useless to say anything now. The more she looked at those crystals and gemstones, the more she felt that something was wrong. Jiushang finally arrived at the scene. He wanted to start with Little Lei, but he realized that his condition was a little abnormal. Shuri and Fuyun were the same. Although they looked fine on the surface, upon closer inspection, he could tell that their expressions were a little off, as if they were intoxicated in a world that made them exhilarated. Jiu, you're here. Quickly look at those treasures. Is there a problem? Xue Fanxin had no idea what to do, and she did not dare to touch those treasures either. Upon seeing Jiushang, she turned to him for help. Sure. Don't be anxious. They might be trapped in an illusion, Jiushang said and squatted down, studying the treasures in the pit. Every single one of them was priceless. Even he did not have such a huge treasure trove. Illusion? They don't look like they're trapped in an illusion though. This is an extremely high-level illusionary realm that can fuse reality and illusion into one. If I didn't already know that this is the tomb of the Space-Time Emperor, coupled with the Eye of Aurora that the little white tiger activated previously, I'm afraid it would have been hard for me to discover this illusion. Fortunately, he had seen the little white tiger's Eye of Aurora before and knew that it was a counter to illusions. Otherwise, he would not have realized that these treasures were only illusions when he saw them. Was this all a coincidence? Why did he not think that this was a coincidence at all? How do we save them? Xue Fanxin asked worriedly. She tried to speak to Little Lei and the others who were trapped in the illusion. Hey, don't pick them up. These things are illusions. They're not real. Idiotic, are your eyes just there for decoration? These treasures are really in front of us. How can they be illusions? Your Highness, this is indeed real. Little Lei, Shuri, and Fuyun were all trapped in the illusion. Furthermore, it had merged real and fake. They had no way of waking up no matter how she called out to them. It's useless. This illusion is too powerful. With our strength, we can't break it at all. Jiushang threw the treasure in his hand back into the pit and said, "Call the mystic crystal white tiger over." Little white tiger? Oh right, where's the little white tiger? Xue Fanxin realized that the tiger was not around. It seemed to have not fallen here with her.